It's disgusting, because we all struggle as it is, so with the prices going up, it just makes it hard, doesn't it? Especially for the elderly now.
Strange how it can suddenly go up so quickly, and it always seems to, once it's gone up, it never seems to drop in the future. So when they say things are stabilised, it always seems to stay at a really high price.
Obviously it could be bad for the older generation who need it more. The government already give them the fuel help, but I think potentially more needs doing.
Really, and the electricity will go up as well, because gas is powered by electricity is powered by gas, so there's no way, you can't escape it. All you can do is reduce the temperature at home and possibly change the timings on your meter.
Thing is, it's all very fine at going up, but pensioners need some heat to be keeping warm, and also the pension doesn't go up in comparison to the heating bills. That's the problem, isn't it?
I think it needs to be less for people that have got disabilities, majorly because people with disabilities, they can't go out and work and pay most of the electric bills.
My husband's suffering from lung cancer and a brain tumour, so he gets cold because he's just sitting around most of the day, so I've got to have the heating on quite a lot. I don't want it on myself, but he needs it because he's feeling cold, you know, so you've got to think, oh well, he has to have that heat, so whatever, we've got to pay for that, haven't we?
The price is going up, is it going to affect you in any way?
Not really, no.
It won't affect me so much because we're in quite a good position, but there's a lot of people out there that aren't in such a good position. Like my sister's not in the greatest of positions, so any rise like that makes it really hard for people that aren't as lucky as me.
Yeah, I mean, my household bills will go up, which you just need to cut back on another bit.
A full-time carer to my son who's disabled, plus I'm working on a broken ankle.
Well, we've got loft insulation, we've got wall insulation, we've got everything that's possible to keep as much heat in the house. You know, we both, you know, we've looked at everything you can to keep the heat in the house, but what can you do?
You know, you haven't got this extra money that you can just go out and get all this different heating, have you, really? It's hard to say, but where can you get money just to thing like that?
Yeah, I've got a wood burner. I might be using that more than putting the gas on there. You can look at trying this renewable energies and putting solar panels on your roof and stuff like that, but again, you need the weather. It's not that simple, to be honest. It isn't that easy. You can burn wood. Some people don't like that, so ultimately you're a bit stuck, really. What do? You've got to use electric and gas. If you're going to cook, you want to heat your house, we want lights on, you need power. It's got to come from somewhere. That's the bottom line, isn't it? We all have to heat and live.
Depends whether you can afford that. That's the thing, it costs to do things like that, doesn't it, to change, and it depends whether you're in a council place or a housing association. Then obviously you can't do the upgrades yourself, you're reliant on those to do it.
Well, they give you an allowance yearly normally. I don't know if we're getting it this year, but I think that allowance, a heating allowance, should go up to accommodate the extra bills. We've all worked all our lives and we've paid in for all this, haven't we? So, you know, I think we're quite entitled to a bit of help in the end of the day.
Rich stay rich and the poor stay poor, so it doesn't make a difference. No matter what we do, we can't help ourselves, and the government can only do so much where they have to make sure that we still stay poor and in our place.